This is Gazpacho for Nacho by Tracey Kyle, illustrated by Carolina Farias. I'll start that again because it was frozen. Sorry. Take two. This is Gazpacho for Nacho by Tracey Kyle, illustrated by Carolina Farias. In a big, big city by a large, busy plaza lived a very small boy in a simple white casa. The name of this tiny muchacho was Nacho, and all he would eat was a soup called gazpacho. Gazpacho for breakfast, gazpacho for lunch, gazpacho for dinner, for snacks, and for brunch. He didn't like meat or the smell of pescado. He didn't like chicken or ice-cold helado. And when he saw slices of manchego cheese, he asked, "Is there any gazpacho left, please?" Mommy would say, "You're a picky muchacho." Nacho would say, "But I just want gazpacho." At breakfast, he woke up to leche and churros. He cried, "Mommy, ay, this is food for the burros." For snacks, Mommy sliced up chorizo and bread. Nacho would ask for gazpacho instead. At lunchtime, Mommy served Spanish tortilla. Nacho would put the pan under his silla. At dinner, Mommy fried mushrooms or setas and served them with rice next to crispy croquetas. She filled up a bowl with fresh loaves of pan and whipped up a custard dessert she called flan. All of the food was rejected by Nacho. "Gazpacho, gazpacho," he cried. "Mas gazpacho." There wasn't a plato that Nacho would touch. Mommy grew tired from cooking so much. "Nacho," she cried, "it's not right, no es justo, that all of these meals are not to your gusto. You're coming with me to the market. We're shopping." "I'm learning to cook?" Nacho asked, his eyes popping. The market was bustling. People were looking for all the legumbres they needed for cooking. Nacho's mouth watered while gazing at piles of colorful vegetables stretched out for miles. Onions, potatoes, cebollas y papas, bamboo and spinach, bamboo espinacas, cucumbers, mushrooms, pepinos y setas, lettuce and lentils, lechuga, lentejas, corn, avocados, maíz, aguacates, and last but not least, bright red, juicy tomates. "Tomatoes," said Mommy, "for you to cook, Nacho. You'll learn to prepare your beloved gazpacho." "Ole," Nacho cried, "I can cook, yes I can." And off to the puestos of veggies he ran. He gathered tomates that smelled fresh and clean, and found a pepino whose skin was dark green. Among all the colorful, fresh alimentos, he picked out a few crispy green pimientos. He added a small clove of garlic, or ajo, and set off for home to begin el trabajo. Dressing the part was a huge chef's sombrero. Nacho felt just like a true cocinero. With bright red tomates piled up to his chin, he looked up at Mommy and said, "Let's begin." They cored and they sliced, and they diced and they seeded the pounds of tomatoes and peppers they needed. Mommy then carefully chopped the cebolla. Nacho helped, finding a pot, a large olla. "Nacho," said Mommy, "I need the pepino." He gave her the cucumber. What a good niño. Mommy then crumpled some bread in a pot and left it to soak till it softened a lot. They sprinkled some salt and it flew through the air. "Ay, Nacho," cried Mommy, "the bowl's over there." Lastly, she drizzled a very small drop of oil and vinegar over the top. She blended the soup in a big batidora and left it to chill in the fridge for 1 hora. Dinner that night was a wonderful treat. "Nacho," cried Mommy, "la cena, come eat." Nacho rushed into the kitchen and saw the bowls of gazpacho and stood there in awe. Bowl after bowl after bowl of gazpacho cooked by a clever, creative muchacho. He sat down to eat with a giant sonrisa and finished the soup very quickly, deprisa. Nacho was happy, but deep in his heart, he knew that gazpacho was only the start. He thought of the fresh, tasty meals he would make, and the foods he would cook, and the sweets he would bake. Eagerly off to the kitchen he dashed, where all the legumbres, the veggies, were stashed. "Mommy," he said, "though I love my gazpacho, I'm trying a new recipe. Call me Chef Nacho. And this on the right here is a recipe if you want to make the gazpacho that Nacho made. Might be something you have to make if you have all the ingredients already. They used diced tomatoes, a cucumber, a green pepper, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some olive oil, red or sherry vinegar, and a teaspoon of salt. And then the recipe to follow is below. If that's something you want to cook and you end up making it, you should let me know. Be curious to hear about that.